Hello again, everybody. Tin Man here. I was about to do some video editing and I just found that the video I had started before my road trip didn't record. It ended up taking photos instead. So stupid me, I hit the wrong button, and so this is going to serve as my intro. I apologize again. I should have known better. I'd just woken up, I was getting my stuff packed. I did a quick intro video out in the garage and it didn't record. So the 10 minutes I was out there doing the video didn't actually happen. I should have woke up more before trying to do something like that. So here we go. This is this is my road trip to Florida, to the Kennedy Space Center. I think these, the saddlebags and the rear tank bag, or not tank bag, the rear seat bag, I believe this actually helps out the most. And I'll unmount the camera and go over the bike so you can see how I'm traveling. But yeah, I think that was the biggest help. But it's been a really enjoyable ride. I guess it had rained at home probably just a few hours before I left, so it was a little moist out. And now I just crossed the Georgia border coming in, and it's sunny out. It's roughly 60 degrees, might be a little bit less, but I just took off all my battery operated heating gear and just went down to a thermal and a t-shirt, and yeah, if I didn't mention it before, it was my birthday this weekend. This past weekend, today's Monday, and I turned 50. So probably my goatee here is probably all screwed up. But yeah, I wear a balaclava and all that stuff, so it probably screwed up. I think I said that right, balaclava. Little face mask thing goes around my neck, up over the bottom of my face. I probably got lines on my face. Can't tell, it's so bright out, I'm squinting. Weather's beautiful. I love this trip. About to take in some water, and we can we'll go over the bike setup. I probably should have done that before the trip began in the first video, but yeah, this is my first road trip on this bike. The bike I had before was a 2014 CB1100, and I had it outfitted for road trips, but this is the 22 Triumph Rocket 3 GT triple black. Alright, so this is my bike. Nothing too different from the way I bought it. I did end up painting this matte black, mainly because I didn't like the clear, but also so I could hide some of the gear on the back here. Like, this is my NC Quick Pass, and this is the quad lock for my phone. And that's really all I'm trying to hide, but yeah, it kind of sits back there a little bit. At least this does mostly, but yeah, everything else I can hide back there. And I did get the OEM saddlebags and the rear seat bag. I got the also the OEM saddlebag brackets, but I went and had them powder coated matte black as well. I also did the Corbin Undertale and did that in matte black. And then they don't offer a matte black option for the license plate holder, but I ended up painting that. I have the I don't know what to call it, the backrest mount, and this bag doesn't mount to it, so now I just use it to carry a couple water bottles. So they're strapped down to it, and then the way I have this configured is so that to get them out, you just spin it, open it up, and you can pull them out. So that's my water supply. This bag obviously is the reason why it's deformed, is because it's packed so full. But yeah, that's just my setup. One other thing I did is I replaced the horn, the stock horn, with a Soundbond Mini. Pretty sure it's called a Soundbond Mini. And I put that on there, so now it sounds more like a car horn. I've had to use it a couple times already on this trip. Alright, I'm just sitting at a picnic table right now. South Carolina, when I crossed over the border coming into it, I didn't see any kind of welcome center or rest area like this. This is Georgia. I just crossed over and they have this welcome center. Now, this is a really nice location. It's not a real big facility, but the facilities are locked. Even though it says 8:30 to 5:30, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., things should be unlocked and it should be open. Everything's locked and nobody's there. The building there. So yeah. Good thing I didn't have to do anything major. I just want to change my clothes, take off, not really change my clothes, but take off the heated gear, so then I can pack that away. The heated socks are really, I guess not meant for normal. You should probably be wearing one size larger in your shoes or your boots if you're going to wear heated socks. And even though I bought a size up, brand new pair of boots, I didn't feel that it was right I didn't feel comfortable wearing a brand new pair of boots that I haven't broken in on my first trip on this bike. Haven't been tested to see if they're gonna work well with the shifters, things like that. So I'm wearing my military combat boots, my jump boots. Has the side zip on them, and that's really, they're my go-to. They've been my motorcycle boots forever. So yeah, doing this video, kind of the end of the day video. I'm only going to be riding for another maybe hour or two, and I don't have any footage of that, and I apologize. I'm just starting. I wasn't really sure if I was going to start any kind of YouTube channel or anything like that. So I don't know where it's going, but I might end up getting a GoPro or something like that. So, and I realize I'm saying so a lot. I'll try to edit all that out. If not, I'll try to mentally get rid of it out of my vocabulary to be in every sentence. Okay, and then figure out what I'm going to do for a hotel room wherever I end up in the next hour or two, and see what's available. I'll stay there for the night, and I don't know if I'll do any more videos. We'll see. Continuing towards Florida, and then to that hotel. I'll stay there for that night and go to the Kennedy Space Center in the morning. So there's another so. Get rid of that, right? Okay, that's it. talk to you all soon. Hey everyone, made it to Kennedy Space Center. And they open up at 9 o'clock here in just a few minutes. And I'll be touring the facilities. Get a chance, come on down. Beautiful day. I think I'm overdressed. I'm wearing jeans and a sweatshirt. Because I was on a motorcycle. So, dress appropriate. Alright. It's supposed to be good weather. I'm heading back tomorrow morning. Just get colder as I go up. Let's see if I'm making some more videos before I leave. Okay, check out how huge this rocket system is. I'm almost directly underneath it. Yeah, this place is amazing. Get the chance to come down to Florida, highly recommend it. I am back home from my Florida motorcycle trip. Coming back, it started out in the low 60s there in Florida, but the weather forecasts for the rest of the states on the way up were in the low 50s to 40s, and even colder for the next day. So instead of making it a 2-day trip, I did it all in one shot. And it was pretty cold. I used the battery pack heated equipment. One of them was heated gloves. I would do a review on those, but they didn't last long. So it wouldn't be a very good review. I don't think it'd be a proper review, because if you're doing a road trip like that something is 12 to 13 hours, almost non-stop, a battery pack heated gear is not a way to go. You're going to want something that plugs into your 12 volt on the motorcycle so that it can maintain the heat. And that's why I'm not going to do a review on those. Going for a half hour, 45 minutes, the heated socks, heated gloves did well. They heated nicely. The gloves, especially with my heated grips. The socks didn't last long at all. At the same time, I think I mentioned before in the previous clip that if you're going to do heated socks, you're probably going to want to go at least a half size larger shoe size, or if not a full size. The heated pants and the heated shirt, I used my own battery packs, in which are much larger, so they did last longer, over 4 hours on high. That was okay, but it was my hands and my feet that got frozen coming back because the battery packs died. I apologize for not making any videos coming back. I was just trying to knock it out as quickly as possible before it got too cold, and so that I didn't have to stay overnight at a hotel and ride in 30 and 40 degree weather the next morning. So yeah, I keep saying so. Haven't pulled that out completely. But this is the garage slash shop, whatever you want to call it. Third car back there. We work on my brother's 88 Mustang. A couple motorcycles. The fifth tire for the Bronco. Bronco's out there. My niece's 2005 Mustang. We got a bunch of trash on the floor because we got parts in, things I want to do, and I'll make other videos for that. My motorcycle did phenomenal. Love it. Heated grips. The real cruise control, not just the throttle lock, is great. Yeah, having that, it's not on there now, but having the rear bag, the rear seat bag on there added comfort for a backrest, and just I was able to go from tank to tank, not having to fuel up as often, stop, take a rest, take a break. If the weather would have been warmer, I would have done that anyway, just so I could take more videos. So this is the sign off for this road trip.